Oh, hello everybody. It is Thursday, November the 12th, 2020. Wouldn't it be weird if it was 2000? Hey, wake up. You got hit pretty hard at the Warp Tour mosh pit. What? COVID? Xbox One Series X? Shut up, dude. Limp Bizkit's about to go on. So you have a blank screen, but one moment from now, it will pick up Spelunky 2. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Let's be, you know what? Let's be Dirk. Dirk the jerk. I got a very simple rule about Spelunky 2. If they bounce, and you can see their head bounce through here, it's gonna be a good run. Look at that. We'll take it. NL rate Dan's setup from 1 to 10. Kate had the when I showed Kate the photo of Dan's setup, because he took a little like live stream today. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Dan does live stream, but his PlayStation 5 arrived. He set it up in his office and he did like a live setup stream, which took a long time, but I'm not here to make fun of him for that. I'm here to make fun of him for the fact that something about his office is like non-Euclidean. I know how that sounds, but like, if you look at his office in the photo that I tweeted, which is not like an illicit photo, like it's from his stream. Like there's so many different angles. Like every office in there, or every object in there, I should say, is square or rectangular, and they're all tilted at different angles. Like looking at the photo, it just doesn't look right. Something about the photo looks wrong. Like it's warped or something like that. It's like the photo where they ask you to name one thing. Yeah, it's like they look like your brain is trying to figure out what those familiar shapes are, but they're just not quite right. Exactly. That's exactly my point. Good reference. When's the Demon Souls playthrough? When we get our PS5, which should be hopefully pretty soon, like early next week at the latest. We thought we were gonna get it today, but it was just a stinky old Xbox One Series X. Come on, man. Don't drop me. You love to see it. Toss it in the trash. I'm not gonna toss it in the trash. I need a new Netflix machine. I don't know. I was thinking about becoming one of those guys who just plays a bunch of FIFA. Maybe I could just become one of those FIFA guys. One of those guys who plays FIFA. But yeah, that's the joke. There's no better punchline coming. Why is there a black market over here? That's a little strange. It's another slamming pack opening video. I could play FIFA, but my the catch is I'll only play as I'll only allow Canadian footballers to be on my ultimate team. Poggy, a silver Chris Hargreaves? A bronze Dwayne De Rosario? We don't... Oh, wait. There's a better Canadian player now, right? Isn't Alphonso Davies... Is he Canadian, or did he just play for Vancouver? He's Canadian? Yo. You're welcome, world. I'm taking all the credit. I don't want it to break. Decided I don't. What if I didn't want it to break? Okay, that was not the right way to do that, but here we are. We're going anyway. He's also the best left back in FIFA. So Alphonso Davies is not merely like very good. Like he's superstar level. He's insane. Nah. He's good. How good? Is he good enough to play on an English team that could make it to the Champions League. He's top 3 in the world? Dude, that's pretty amazing. He plays for the Champions League champions? Was it like a surprise that they won? Is it like when Vancouver beat St. Louis? It was not at all a surprise. Okay. I think conceptually, I think I understand then. Alphonso Davies is to soccer as Vladimir Tarasenko is to hockey. How does that sound? There's got to be somebody here who watches both. He's a good player on a great team. No, that doesn't sound right. Sure. Make up your mind. Let's go! It's terrible. He's an up-and-coming talent. Dude, I don't know if you know this, but like in Canada, I think we have had like less than 5 players ever make it to any of the big European leagues. You know, Serie A, Google Assistant B, etc., etc. So he's a big deal here. He's a big deal here. Is this Serie A? I don't know, dude. Look, I don't know anything about soccer anymore. All I know is Carlos Tevez with his bulldog-like approach. We've already had Torquays. I think we will buy, but we will not buy the power pack. I only want to do sacrifices if I can find Monty fast enough. Is there a Monty around here? Tony Amonte? No sacks? No sacks. I can live with that. I can live with it. There's a Canadian that plays in the French league. Unless he plays for PSG, it doesn't count in my books. Wow. Wait. There's another team, right? Isn't there another... There's another good team in France? Isn't Lyon pretty good? No. Okay. An attempt was made. That knocks those guys down? Canonically, those are the weakest enemies in the game. Monaco and Lyon used to be good. It's pretty messed up that Lyon... what I mean to say is it's pretty messed up that Monaco gets to be in the same league, right? It's called the French League, and yet Monaco gets to play in it? What's up with that? It's not French. It's Monegasque. Players don't pay tax either? What the heck? It's all frigged up, dude. Yeah, I agree. I think Quebec should be able to play. And Senegal. And Libya. Gotta sneeze, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man! You a-hole? You freaking jerk. I got spike shoes. How are you alive? Look, no. Help me. Help me. Help me! I gotta push a block here, dude. No, I hate you! Quillback, you asshole. So mad the run was set up for greatness. It was set up for greatness. You were meant to bring balance to the derrick, not to destroy it. Alphonso Davies would have had the pace to get out of there. Dude, just listen, okay? First off, what are you even talking about? Secondly, oops, okay. Secondly, Vincent Kompany is the only defender you need in FIFA. You could honestly play like with one backfielder if you have Vincent Kompany on your team. He retired? Yeah, you just get the 99 overall platinum pack. It only requires your mom and your dad's credit card number. Oh, hello, Daniel. Thank you for the Bullet Town raid. I excused myself from your stream because I am intending, of course, at some point to play Demon's Souls for myself. I was happy to see that you got a PlayStation 5. I hope you had a great time streaming it earlier today. Talk about Dan's desk setup. You just missed it. We analyzed it. There's a couple... Like, I don't have the cleanest office. But I will say that seeing Dan's office did make me feel a little bit better about the tidiness of my my own setup. Like, without being too rude about it, Daniel. Like, I don't want to engage in personal attacks or anything. But I do have to wonder, like... I mean, there's... The number one thing that bothered me was how you set up the PS5, like, 75% over the edge of the desk. Like, I don't know if that was an optical illusion or something, but... The fact that you set up this prized piece of equipment over the edge, where like a single bump could send it into the shadow realm, kind of surprised me. Honestly, don't shoot the messenger. I think I'd rather have these two for now. And then, yes, the other thing was you gotta invest, and this is coming from a place of respect. What's gonna bump it, though? Yeah, that's the way we should think about safety, right? Why would I put my seatbelt on? I don't intend to crash my car. Accidents never happen. Anyway, like, you could bump it insanely easily, just like pulling one of the 700 cables that are lying on your floor tied into something. But, like, the other thing is, for the love of God, please buy yourself at least an office chair instead of whatever that school was. Or the stool, I should say. And then, like, on top of that, why do you have things stored on your stool, but your shelves are completely empty? Like, you had a shelf with the PS3 on it, and then two completely wide open shelves. And then, just, your stool was like, it had a bunch of basketball cards or something. It's just like... You ever watch Queer Eye? Like, your office looks like the before shot. Before, I forget the Home Improvement guy's name. It looks like the before shot. But I will say, it doesn't look... Bobby, that's his name. If you were on Queer Eye with that office, honestly, it would probably be one of the lowest rated episodes of all time, because it's not a complete disaster. It's just kind of like a little suboptimal. He's gonna live, dude. Dude, that would be a great show. Queer Eye for streamers. I guarantee some of the top streamers on this platform have, like, absolutely horrific setups. Cockroach-infested PCs. I feel like anytime I see, like, a woman streamer, they always have an immaculate setup, and then, like, RGB lighting behind them with, like, their branding on it that changes color based on the tone of the stream, and, like, a perfect, like, a 4K camera that blurs the background, and it looks like they're always, like, presentable, and then there's, like... Every popular male streamer is just their desk, if you could look at it, is like 40 cans. Yes, Malf is the exception, for sure. Malf, he enjoys his cleanliness. Yeah, crumbs everywhere. Cable management leaves something to be desired. I mean, I'm not saying mine's any better. Mine's, I mean, and the only reason mine doesn't look like a complete disaster is because of Kate, quite frankly. But I mean, even if I lived alone, I do think that my office would probably be a little bit less scuffed than Dan's. I'm just throwing that out there. Like on my desk right now, is it super busted up? Not really. I got, you know, a couple forms. I have a dryer sheet. I have no idea where that came from. I have a Poppy, because we had Remembrance Day like 2 days ago. I have a half-empty, like, value-size pack of cashews. Freshest smelling stream on Twitch, baby. For real, just misclicked. Honestly, just misclicked. That hurts. That hurts. You know what? We're getting ready, though. I've had some, like, really, really bad Spelunky 2 runs lately. I'm embarrassed. You did that in a video? I know. I need to change grab and whip to be different buttons. It's like 17 buttons on this controller. We're only using 4 of them. Come on, man. Any good runs coming to YouTube? There are. And the juice is worth the squeeze, but I'm just telling you, there's gonna be some big squeezes coming up. There's also gonna be some good juices coming up, but there's gonna be some squeezes. Get ready. I don't think they need another caves nerf. No, I disagree. Are we still live, by the way? I think my chat is busted. It's a question you don't want to ask, just in case it's not busted. But the chat servers may have gone down. Give me one moment. Sometimes you just gotta refresh. Google Chrome runs out of sauce. We're live. There we go. We're back. We're here. Working for me. I think chat went down temporarily. You know, it's one thing when you have like a slow stream and chat doesn't move for like 5 seconds. But it was like moving really fast and then it died instantly. That's what'll scare you. I feel down the stairs and ravioli on me. Delightful. Ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of the way I drew that up. 3,500 all watching speechless. 50K for a verse, no album out, but my pocket's so high that my Barbie's gotta climb it. That's Nicki Minaj. Hey NL, I used your creator code today. Now we're talking. What'd you get? Fortnite Game of the Year edition. Watch Dogs Legion Steelbook. Digital Hacker Extreme Bundle. Green Book. Hey, dude, like, I'm gonna hit you with, oh, Assassin's Creed. Yo, thank you. That's huge. Let's go. Forgot what I was gonna say though. Oh, I was gonna make a comment about Green Book. Green Book should not have won Best Picture. Upvotes to the left. However, Green Book is a pretty good movie. Like, it got memed on pretty hard for winning Best Picture. And I understand why, don't get me wrong. But the movie is okay. It's a by-the-numbers melodrama. Yeah, but like, where's the key, dude? The thing is, it's one of those things where I just want to say, I think that if you think Green Book is really bad, you gotta watch more movies. Because I think that it's not remarkable. but is way better than a lot of the garbage you see out there. I think it's more insulting than bad. I get why, but like, I don't know. I have a theory about Green Book that you're not gonna like. I think if most people saw the movie before the meme, they would have been like, this movie's like an 8 out of 10. But because they were told how to think after it won Best Picture, everybody went, this movie's an abomination. Anyway, we don't need to get into it. That's just my thoughts on the subject. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is a tough one. We definitely want the ghost pot. On the other hand, no, I'm not gonna buy the gun. You know why? Because you still use the gun in this game? Oh my god. This guy still uses the gun. You don't even know that you have to get the bow, and then you gotta get the arrow of light from Link at the Temple of Time, and then you gotta shoot God in the face? Okay, hold on. I want them both. I want them both. We're on 1-3. Spent a hefty amount of money, but the torques are not long for this world. Careful, careful. F. As if I'm good enough to get by Quill back. Dude, was anybody watching Malph's stream on like Tuesday? I was laughing so hard. Maybe it was Monday. I can't remember. The weeks are all a blur for me right now. He got into the Moon Challenge, and the Moon Challenge was too small for him to actually break the Matic. Like, the Moon Challenge was literally like the size of the box. Just the box that you can step in. Too small. The real Moon Challenge needs to be at least 3 times bigger. Just stop, okay? You're embarrassing yourself. I might mill these turkeys for HP, but if we could get to Kapala status, I would be kapogged. I would be kapogged up for that. I forgot that I had the pitcher's mitt, dude. If I didn't have the pitcher's mitt, that was going into outer space. Unfortunately, I did have the pitcher's mitt. Whatever. Give me the turkey HP. Dang it, Monty. That's a little too close for comfort. We'll be moving on, though. Use a rope. I don't worry about that sort of meme-ness. I just won't get hit. How about that? Instead of concerning myself with, oh, I gotta make sure I get the earliest Kapala possible, I'll just not get hit. It's not hard. Like, here's my new rule about Spelunky. HP literally doesn't matter. Forehead. Skeleton key. And I'll tell you why. Because you might think it's ridiculous. Here's why HP doesn't matter. The only things that kill you in this game kill you instantly. Anything that kills you that's not instant is your own fault. You can't get mad at the game if you died due to something being your own fault. As a result, HP never matters. I'm gonna let God choose where we're going here. That's such a strange take. Yes, you know what else was strange? The theory of gravity. The heliocentric model of the universe. A lot of things are strange until they're common sense. He dead? He's dead, okay. Beautiful. I'm telling you, underrated items for killing Quillback. Pitcher's mitt. Pitcher's Mitt is like almost as good as Spike Shoes for killing Quillback. What do we need money for? I have a bone to pick with Spelunky 2, by the way. Here's my bone to pick with Spelunky 2. It's not a big bone. It's a normal sized bone. Not enough shops. In Spelunky 1, you get shops, like, not evenly distributed, but you get shops in general throughout the game. Spelunky 2, after, like, after this floor, we will never see, like, another shop. It's just, that's it. Going to Volcana with the power pack, interesting choice. Sometimes there's turkeys in here, and then you take the turkey and it's like a fun time. See, like there's a turkey right there, dude. What did I tell you? And we got the skeleton key! This is a kind of a weird door, though. This wasn't what I expected. Can you just teleport straight down? I hate having to use a bomb for this, so I'm not gonna. Glunk. Extreme glunk. He's glunked it, by the way. Glunk. Dude, for real, like... Ah! Turned our loot into a reason to scoot. You're gonna fall into some lava? Honestly, I'll give it to you straight, okay? I was thinking earlier today, I was like, you know what I used to love about going to hockey games? Like, if you went to an Ottawa Senators game in the early 2000s, if the team scored 5 goals, everybody in the arena got a free slice of pizza from the Pizza concession stand. I was thinking my streams need more of, like, that aspect. I gotta start making some prop bets on the stream. Maybe it wasn't 5 gold, or 5 goals. Maybe it was like 6 or 7. But it was also in the dead puck era, so... Anyway. And that was before they had the Spezza, Heatley, and Alfredson line. But either way. Moon challenge equals no drill, I believe. Equals no drill. I think... I'll tell you straight up. If I... Let's make it a positive thing, okay? Instead of a negative thing. If I beat Tiamat on this run, I'll give out 10 gift subs. Was that for me? Kate's listening. She said, she shouted what insanely loudly. Like, she went, what? Followed by, like, a genuine, excuse me? All I'm gonna say, I don't want to out Kate too much. Sometimes I'll be, she'll be like, hey, can you check the mail? I check the mail, and inside is like an item of luxury clothing. I was not consulted on the purchase of the luxury clothing.
That's my half.
What do you mean that's your half?
That's my half.
That doesn't make any sense though, because I don't buy anything.
That's not true. You're just gonna buy the 10 gift subs.
Like my #1 expenses, apart from genuine bills, are buying gift subs for my own channel.
There you go. That's your expense.
Oh wait, I need the bow, dude.
Oh no.
I guess we could get another bow.
Yeah, just kill the moose.
Anyway, don't worry, cause like I'm probably not gonna kill Tiamat anyway. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, let me rephrase. Get past Tiamat's level, because to get to Tiamat is not really fair. Because I would probably not. Well, the baby should miss daddy when it's not daddy's working time. Then, how do you feel about that, baby? Goo goo gaga. Daddy's making that wet wipe money right now. Okay, we got plenty of time. There is the... Alright, well, the good news is we're not giving out any gift subs, because I just died. I'm glad I bet on something. Volcana, by the way,
I have
Volcana.
to hide my horrible haircut.
Volcana's a lot of fun.
Oh god, I blinded myself. I look like shit.
Can I just point out? And again, I'm not salty. I enjoy this. I enjoy this. I think it's a fun time.
It's a family gathering.
Every time I stream, this is what happens, which is okay. I love to see the baby. Yesterday, Kate was streaming. I walked by, and I said, "Baby break," and then her immediate reply, without even turning around, was, "I don't need a baby break. I was with the baby all day," and she just kept playing her game. I didn't even demand any of her attention whatsoever. Just pointing out a little bit of what in my opinion is a bit of a double standard.
Pretty good. You made her a funny wife.
No, Monty. All right, I'm telling you, this is the 5 gift sub challenge.
Now we're just throwing down the money.
It's not throwing down the money. It increases engagement. Increasing engagement is, if anything, it's lighting money off of fire. It's putting money out of fire. It's using a fire extinguisher on some money. It's very simple. If we make it to World 7, we're giving out 10 gift subs in celebration.
I don't think Luna is happy to hear that.
It's, you know what it does? It gives people an incentive to show up.
They're already here.
Yeah, but then next time they're
Like an invitation.
well, no, next time they might be like, "Oh, I can't make the stream today," and then they'll be like, "Oh, you missed out on it. He made the World 7 and gave out gift subs, dude." They'll think twice about missing a stream ever again.
Oh, she loves daddy.
Hello, baby. Hello, baby.
Don't look at me, look at the baby.
Look back at the baby and back to me. The baby is now diamonds. You know that meme?
No.
It's an Old Spice commercial.
Maybe she can sit on you. Giddy up, giddy up.
Chad, did you see what I just had to go through there?
You see the baby?
Oh, hello, baby. Thank you, baby. Jetpack? No jetpack. This is cursed, dude. I'm not feeling good about this run. I'll tell you that much.
She looks like an octopus.
Oh my god. That's a cute baby. There's no doubt about that.
Oh no. I made fun of her and now she's not happy.
What are you doing?
That's what she says.
Please. I will spend time with the baby. You want to spend more you want me to spend more time with the baby? You can come down and hang out with us between 7 and 10 a.m. When I handle the baby while you're getting your beauty sleep. This is the one. Let the baby play Spelunky? She couldn't be any worse.
Oh my god.
Let's be honest. But on the other hand, do you think the baby would do any better if I was standing behind her going
Probably.
punching her in the headphones over and over? Baby percent run. They should have a baby damsel. I understand like the optics why they wouldn't, but at the same time, like I guess that you don't want to play a game where like the baby gets thrown onto spikes. All right, fair enough. I mean, you don't want to You don't want to see that with a dog either, but I guess it is, you know, it's different optics for sure. Sacrificing the baby at Kali.
Oh gosh, you spilled all over me.
Let's go, baby. Let's go! Beautiful bomb. Boom, boom. Squam, 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 squammy the damn. Oops, I said the D word! Okay, hold on. This is a big one. This is where, like, it's for all the marbles right here. I want to see an early Monty. I do see an early Monty. I'm switching on my Spelunky brain. And I'm ready to go. That's a huge get. This one's it, dude. This is for 10 gift subs. Katie don't understand it's a marketing expense. Ah. We got our whole marketing budget. We haven't done anything with it thanks to COVID. I don't think we want anything. The Matic is like, it's close. Don't get me wrong. I don't respect the hover pack. I'm willing to tell you, I just don't respect the hover pack. This is the weirdest floor generation I think I've ever seen. Okay. The eye room is behind the shopkeeper. Thank you. Thank you. Matic equals free money. It does. Yeah, you're right. It's right there. It does equal free money. There is a negative associated, though. You have to carry it around. I actually think I probably will buy it on the way out, though. I didn't want to buy it on the way in because there's so much stuff to, like, keep track of. But I think on the way out, you know, having already handled the Ujat Eye, it's worth getting. Okay. Yeah, I'm for it. Okay. The hover pack I don't respect. Even Vlad's cape is better than the hover pack. And we all know how I feel about that item. Yahoo? Derek, by the way, your opinion of the cape does change every week. Well, you're not wrong. I've actually, you're gonna laugh, I've really come to enjoy Vladimir's cape. And actually, beyond that, I've come to, I still think the jetpack is better, without a doubt. However, one thing I have started to do is as soon as I make Neo Babylon, which happens every time, more or less, forget that ghost pot for now. As soon as I make Neo Babylon, I just dump that jetpack. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth the trouble. How many arrow traps are here that have not been triggered up to this point by things that fell down through this corridor? Like, that's... it's the kind of thing that'll... it'll rile you up! Does Ryab know carrying a corpse blocks arrows? Can I tell you straight up? I had no frickin' idea. It is pretty sweet, though. You say it. Go ahead and say it. It's new tech. Hello, Yang. Stinky. Turkey. Monty! That is old tech. This is huge. Oh my gosh. You know what? Sorry, brother. Derek. No, I can't. That's not Derek's fault. That one, at least 20% my fault right there. Beep, boop. Dude, do we have time? We might be able to sack this. Let's go. Anything going on up here? A turkey! We can do it. Just go. It's got to be fast, but you got to do it. How do you not have the Kapala yet? Well, because I didn't actually manage to sack Monty. He died. By the way, I'm not going to be able to do it. We're not going to get it, and we're just going to accept that. We're going to accept that that's part of the cost of doing business, and there will be an altar in the future. What do you guys think is kept in hangars 1 through 17 at Area 51? You know what I mean? Hangar 18 is that it's the Megadeth song. Something about like an alien spaceship. UFOs of increasing size. Oh, so if you're in Hangar 18, you're like, oh crap, something's going down. I'm just gonna level with you on this one. They're empty in case of Megadeth. Dude, that's a great point. I didn't even think about that. Maybe they just left them empty. Just in case Megadeth wanted to make more albums. Okay, well that was not that smart, but so I don't know very much about Megadeth at all. But I do know that they have, I know Hangar 18. And then I know that they have an album called A Rude Awakening, and the album cover is literally like a dude waking up in his bed, and his bed is falling off of like a building, which is an extremely great album cover. Rude Awakening is a live album. The important thing is the album cover. I'm not so concerned about whether it was live or recorded in front of a studio audience, but the album cover is truly spectacular, like a 10 out of 10. Peace Sells from Rock Band. Dude, I forgot about Peace Sells. I thought I only knew one Megadeth song. It's not true. I also know Peace sells, but who's buying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Yeah, okay. It's a good song. Recorded in front of a live studio audience. What's the best album cover of the 90s? That's a great question, honestly. I think that the question has to have a few other questions asked about it as well. Okay? Does it mean most iconic? Because the most iconic album cover of the 90s is gotta be Nevermind by Nirvana. With the kid, you know what I'm talking about. In terms of like which one has the best art, I don't have an answer for that question because I honestly don't know how to critique art. Essentially, my only understanding of really? My only understanding of how to critique art is, does this look like what, like, is it a reasonable facsimile of what they were trying to draw? You know what I mean? Like, if you drew an orange, goodbye, Monty, and it looks like an orange, then I'm like, you're a good artist. If you drew an orange, and I was like, what's that? And you're like, it's an orange, you screwed up. You did not do a good job, in my estimation. What's the worst album cover of all time? I have an answer for this one. That one Creed album, I think the album is called, it might be called Weathered. They look like they're in, like they're photoshopped inside of a tree. Yeah, the tree faces, that's the one. The art on it is so unbelievably bad. I walked into it, didn't I? I glanced and I walked into it. This is embarrassing. It's an embarrassment. Like, and then you try to you try to meet the game halfway, and they start throwing moles at you, non-stop. Like, what's that all about? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's a bad album cover. But I mean, album covers are weird, right? Like, do they still do album covers? Even though people are just buying all the albums on iTunes, you don't really need a cover anymore. All the kids these days. Got no respect for artistry. Drawings of oranges. Ah, they do it for Wikipedia. I understand. I'm not going away like this. The good news is, we can actually, like, take a long time here. Because in all likelihood, we're not going to play an hour of the Family Feud. Remember when I budgeted an hour for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And then it ended up being, like, a complete piece of garbage? I'm not saying that this is going to be the same. All I'm saying is there's a chance that it's going to be the same. Let me put it this way. I feel like it's not a sign of confidence when you release a new game and it comes out on Stadia but not on Steam. Okay? I'm not trying to rile up the Stadia gods. But imagine my surprise when Ubisoft announced Family Feud 2021 and it's coming out for Google Stadia but not on Steam. That's a scary thought to me. Anyway, I bought it on Switch. Legitimately, it was 40 Canadian dollars, so we'll get our money's worth out of it at least. Ah, frick. So 5 American. You watch the news lately? You think your country's in any position to be talking down to other people right now? Come on, man. Don't be ridiculous. We're in. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Don't be upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I feel bad for the nice Americans that there's a couple, and that's not really, the thing is, like, I understand that as an American, when you make that joke about your money being worth more than Canadian money, you are just like, haha, isn't it funny? But, like, it kind of makes you look like a jerk. My country's richer than yours. Congrats, you know? I've heard it about 400,000 times in my life. It gets funnier every single time. There's a lot of Americans out there who are just having a fun time. Just being nice. I don't want it to reflect poorly on every single one of them. Gotta recognize, you know, for being the most powerful country in the world, comes with a set of responsibilities, you know? One of those responsibilities is not to be a freaking bully. Why are you being a bully? Just a weird energy. For the country that until recently had the highest GDP per capita? Well, actually, it must... Well, that's not true. Highest GDP per capita. That's got to be like Luxembourg or Switzerland or something. But you did have the highest GDP overall. Although that has obviously changed. The point is, you guys are still crushing it. Don't let me get you down. I think we're going to restart this one. America, don't cyberbully Canada, okay? Keep your chin up, things are gonna change. Make it to Olmec and I'll give 5 subs. The time has come. Time to finally switch on the good Spelunky play. The good Spelunky player has logged on. Can we still cyberbully Laos? Just a simple rule, I think, for America. You can't cyberbully a country if an intelligence agency or military organization sanctioned by your government was involved in like an attempted coup or alternatively an act of direct aggression. So that pretty much leaves you with nobody. Why would you just walk into them? Including Canada. For the record. I'm willing to forgive it because it was a long time ago, but you gotta stop making jokes about our accents. That's all I ask of you. The time is no longer do I tailor my words to fit the American audience. It's time for the American audience to start compromising for the first times in their lives, okay? You've had it too easy for too long. Guess what? From now on, it's bagel. It's not bagel. It's bagel. The milk, by the way, comes in bagels. We're rising up. Okay, this has not been a good start, for the record. It's been pretty bad. Sorry, Kate's singing Hamilton in the other room. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know how to answer this question. Where did you buy new Babbo, or did you make it yourself? How do you think I should respond to this one? I'm going over a variety of different possible options in my head. This is a DIY Babbo. But I will not tell you how to make your own. It's not acceptable to do that on Twitch. You gotta go to YouTube for that. Yoink. Yoink. There you go. We got a little joke out of it. That's all I can ask for, is a little joke. You know, that's the wise move. The wise gamer has logged on. Frickin' Grande Bebo. Dude, I like how Indie Mouse tried to do a Chibli joke. They're spreading. He tweeted, oh, I'm bad. Oh, but I got spring shoes. I probably could have made it. That hurt. That hurt. It was a waste of a rope. But Indie Mouse hit me with the frickin' Grande Mantis. Only it was not a Grande Mantis. It was a Gangnam style latte art. But he called it Gangman Coffee. It was like frickin' Gangman Coffee. What a guy. Probably, in all likelihood, gonna be like the third funniest joke to come out of Australia this year. Depends how active Rebel Wilson is during quarantine. Oof, 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 oof. We can make fun of Australia because we watched LOL Australia Season 3. We don't want to go that way. This is an honest question. I'm not trying to punch down at Australia, but I am trying to punch down at Australia because I think it will win me the favor of many people from New Zealand, which matters more to me right now. Who is the funniest Australian comedian of all time? Don't say there are none. Jim Jeffries. Okay, I've seen some James Jeffries. Found it delightful and inoffensive. No, I refuse to allow Paul Hogan as an answer. I think that I would... Look. I can make fun of them, but you can't just say Paul Hogan, you know? That's like if I asked who the favorite Canadian comedian was, and you're like, oh, Bob and Doug McKenzie. It's not a real person, it's a caricature. The government? Is it... So many people have said the government. Is this a joke about the government, or is there like a comedy collective called The Government? Don't bring politics into it, dude. It isn't Wednesday, okay? We're not going to Volcana anymore. Volcana's trash. Unless it becomes very easy to go to Volcana. Oh, we might consider it then, but... not today. Not today, you flippin' jerk. It is Hot Take Thursday. Yo, what? Did Dan have any hot takes today? No, not his wires. Gaming. Let's go. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go to Volcana. He thinks Reese's Cups are okay. See, I'm confused about this one. Cause like for a long time, I thought Reese's Cups were like the most beloved American candy. I really like them. And then I recently found out Reese's Cups are actually... are they hated? Because every Halloween there's always like a conversation to be had. You know, what's the worst kind of candy to get in your candy jar? We love them? Okay, never mind. I was under a false impression. I apologize. I wanted it. Because I was gonna say, like, people not liking candy corn is one thing, but if we're getting to the point where we're like, oh, we don't even like Reese's, like, we got some genuine problems. Like, what do you? Oh, I only like Ritter Sport. Where are we going? Where does it end? You know? Skeleton key. When Josh brought up the fact that there were pumpkin candy corns, it actually jogged something in my memory. The pumpkins are, like, triangle candy corn is acceptable to me. The pumpkins are like, it's just wax. And it's actually like candle flavored. I'm a Kit Kat stan. Honestly, I didn't really understand the Kit Kat praise. I always thought Kit Kats were kind of like plain. And then, you know, since I've started living with Kate, sometimes we get like these Japanese Kit Kats that have different flavors. And all of a sudden, I get them. I get them now. Like a little strawberry Kit Kat. Delicious. I don't think we want to push this. Green tea Kit Kats? Absolutely. I don't eat a lot of chocolate bars. Instead, I eat a lot of protein bars, which are glorified chocolate bars. This is really cool. This is a really cool setup we got here. Another reason Volcana is a lot of fun. You just gotta send it. Like, yeah, there's nothing else you can really do. I guess I could have ensured that the shopkeeper was under the drill. And you know what? On the bright side, at least we got a gun now. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry. That being said, we can't even use the gun. Well, you know what? No, we can. We can. We'll just not do the bow run. Let's be honest, we're kind of biting off more than we can chew here. Don't kill him on this floor and the next, and you'll be golden. Well, I got some bad news about this floor. He's already been sent to the Shadow Realm. It's also, like, it's pretty hard to not kill the shopkeeper. After you've aggroed him. It's pretty easy to not kill him if you haven't aggroed him, but that's not what we're concerning ourselves with. Whoops. That's true, they do often murder them. Ah! They do often murder themselves as well, which is very annoying. I'm not sweating it. If that ends up being the reason I die, so be it. Is this Castlevania? Isn't this Dan's favorite song in Spelunky 2? That just blows my mind. This man he's a real character. Let's go. Oh, baby. Wet fur? Dude, I don't even go to wet fur anymore. How does that go? A squammy squam, squam, squam. Squammy dee doo. Squammy dee dee. Doo 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 doo. That's the Eggplant song, but Default Volcania song is my favorite. I will say, I think that the soundtrack in Spelunky 2 is very good. Like, I think the music is very good. I don't know if there's any songs on it that I would, like, put on if my friend passed me the aux cord. Like, I kind of feel from Spelunky 1, you could put Turkish Coffee on. You know. You know what I'm talking about. Sunken Night City? Spoilers? Spelunky HD Olmec song was really good. Oh, frick. I don't remember the Spelunky HD Olmec song. Feels so weird to have Spelunky Olmec be like at the end of the game. Like, what's up with that, dude? It went like bow, pow, bow, pow, pow. It went like bow, pow, 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 pow. Great song. LCD sound system. Guess the baby has created a dusty mess. I honestly didn't think that that Scorpion would be able to make that jump. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Didn't think it was likely. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna say forget the bow. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares about the bow at all. We're just gonna get this thing handled as soon as possible. Thank you. We're gonna get to the exit. And we're gonna grab Monty. Bro. Monty. Don't have a lot of time here, boys. Monty? If you're Monty, you gotta tell me. Monty! Forget the gun. All that matters is the dog. Incredible play. You know what? We got bombs. New Olmec. Okay, we like it. This is an actually fantastic setup here. That's a little spooky, I'm not gonna deny it. Yo, Jess! I forgot, but thank you. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. A gamer of their word. Okay. Now this is where things get a little spooky. Wow, he assumed I was a gamer. That's true though, it's like an investment, because now if I get to Tiamat, I give 10 away. Well, if I get to World 7, but let's just say if I get to Tiamat. When you get to Tiamat, Jabate face, come on. I really think they should make it so that there are Children of the Forest on the Volcana path. You know, excuse me. What? Why am I old Olmec? I patched it. This is Olmec 3.0? Oh my god. Read the notes. This guy, he can't go 5 seconds without patching his game, huh? What? He only shoots 3 times now? What? What are you talking about? 3 times per landing. It's hard to be as good a gamer as I am. Just kidding. It's actually much faster in a way. I agree with you. But whenever you say, like, in a way, it makes it sound like it's a technicality. Like, Usain Bolt was the first guy to finish the 100-yard dash. Actually, I finished it before him. I finished it technically, in many ways, by not competing. Stop asking me if I'm going to raise my baby to be a pro gamer. If there is any benevolent God on planet Earth, this baby won't know what I do for a living until they're 45 years old. I want them to become like a library scientist or an astronaut. I'll accept either. Either one would be okay. Toxic expectations. No, I'm not worried about the dog joke. Like, everyone assumes, like, oh, what about isn't the dog joke gonna blah, blah. I'm way less worried about her being ashamed of the dog joke, and way more worried that she's gonna be like, the dog joke's hilarious. Like, that would be so much worse. That would be 10 times more insulting to me as a comedian. Skeleton key! I forget what's in there, though. We don't really need it. I don't like that the shopkeepers are angry, but I think this is like comedic timing 101 right here. But I do feel like it's a little easier to avoid killing them on this floor. Oh, good. I didn't say a lot easier, for the record. Yeah, come on down. Come on down. Like, what is going on? Where's the shopkeeper? He's there. He's still chilling. We don't have spike shoes. We don't have spike shoes. Don't let the octopus get you. This is bad, dude. Never mind. It's completely fine. NL, are you excited for Demon Souls? I wouldn't say I'm excited. I would say I'm at Pogfinity. Get the gun. I don't need the gun. I'm getting Excalibur. I kind of want the Kapala, though. I've been at Pogception before. I don't know if I've ever been at Pogfinity, but we're about to experience it. Go ahead. Nice. Way to go, dummy. Ah! He slimed me. Hello. Hello. I think he's all the way down. So I want the Kapala, brother. I want that Kapala. Don't get me wrong. He's probably still alive in the water, right? This is a... Touche. Touche. Couldn't resist. I gotta say, this part's going pretty well right now. We've had a nice time. Haven't had to worry about it too much. Maybe we can see if there's a subspace entrance somewhere around here. But beating the turtle doesn't even trigger a vascular response anymore. I remain unpogged. Sorry, I slipped into my French-Canadian nature there temporarily. Should have left all this up at the top for the record. Can I get a shout out for Scotland winning their first international tournament in 22 years? Celebrating with some chill NL. I don't know what you won, but yes, I like Scotland. I respect, as I've said many times, and you already know what I'm going to say, and you're going to be mad about it, and that's fine. Scotland, Canada, and New Zealand are the same country in different continents. They got to Euros. That's pretty cool. Canada's never made the Euros. Don't mention Euros. There's a couple Americans here. What's that in American dollars? That's my impression. Yeah, like 1.3 or something. I don't know. It used to be more. Oh. Don't. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Had a bit of a Monka moment there. You say that, but... What? That's not the door. What? Anyway, hold on. Somebody said Australia's in Eurovision? Why the heck is Australia in Eurovision? You're not in Europe. Okay, that was not smart. That was not a smart move. Just let us have it? It's just kind of weird. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you. I actually kind of respect Australia for that. For entering Eurovision. Because it would have been so much easier for Australia to just be like, we're holding Oceania Vision. And then just like win a proportional amount of them, which would be like 85% of them. So the fact that they're actually like going into Eurovision, I actually think is quite admirable. You have my respect, Australia. I knew that was coming, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. Cracked Jade Vortex. Very easy. Cracked Jade Vortex. That's a rude comment. This guy fucking suck. It's a highly insulting. Can't believe you would say something like that to me. Okay. That was this is a scary moment. No, I won't ban him. I want to hear what he has to say. He might have a good reason for it. It's the same guy who asked if you'd make Luna a gamer? Come on, man. You're giving gamers everywhere a bad name. From now on, for every reference to video games, you have to make 400 references to books first. And the books can't include magic, okay? We're gonna live. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not live. Alright, it's time to play the Family Feud. We did not make it to Tiamat, dude. That's an embarrassment. Let me make sure I can get this open. I kind of want to use the bathroom as well. I also kind of don't like the sound in the background. That's okay, though. You're hearing the Dyson. Absolutely, you're hearing the Dyson. Family Feud 20... They don't have Family Feud 2021 in the game yet. Or in the Twitch directory, I should say. Oh, frick. You know what? I forgot we actually have to do... If you give me a moment here. I gotta remove this. Plug in this. Should be working. Should be working, but sometimes it gets a little finicky. And then you go studio mode, slick gameplay screen. You turn on the Nintendo Switch. The Switch stays on during streams here. I see something, but you don't see anything. We see the overlay. Not if your eyes were closed. See, like, here's the thing. You should be seeing the Switch home screen right now, but I bet you don't. How about now? Oh, that crackle's not a great sound. Do you hear the crackle, or is that local? Let's try again. You hear the crackle? That's way worse. Okay, hold on. Just give it a second. Give it a moment. Give it a second. I might need to restart OBS. Like, you're not going to believe me. It was working before. But sometimes OBS just requires a restart. In order to actually have... in order to initialize properly. Crackle and Family Feud were at real exploit levels. Okay, so it goes like this. Try to activate it. Doesn't work. Configure video. Doesn't work. Deactivate it. Okay. Unplug OBS. By which I mean unplug the Elgato. The Elgato has been unplugged. Replug it. Turn on the Switch. Activate. It's now what? And now it's we did it. Okay. By the way, this one goes out to the person who said if anyone else had these issues during the NLSS, they'd be hit with a lion sigh. That's not true. Whenever we have technical issues, I try to quiet it down. I try to turn down the temperature and get the tech support handled. The only time I lie and sigh is when we go, hey, let's play it on Epic, and then at the last second somebody goes, I don't want to play it on Epic. My camera settings, which will take 3 seconds to change, are not going to be exactly the same. So instead, we spend 45 minutes trying to make Steam and Epic crossplay work when could have just gotten it on the Epic Store in like 4 seconds instead. That's what I hit people with the lion sigh for. What game were you playing on the NES emulator? I think it was when we played Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. And I thought we were going to beat it, but actually we like didn't get past World 4. All right, here we go. Nintendo Switch Family Feud. Hold on. Let me tweet as well. We're checking out Family Feud 2021. And then you hit them with the red circle. And then you type your stream link. Like so. Baby is not having a great time right now. Maybe the baby is not a huge fan of the vacuum cleaner either. Warning, read before playing. Unfortunately, I have it installed on the world's fastest hard drive. Oh my god. Yo, it's not the same company that made the ones in 2010, though. Cryware. In my bedroom, mostly. By the way, thanks for watching live. Because thanks to this music, there is a 0% chance that this VOD will ever make it off of this platform or survive for the next 24 hours. Playing Family Feud while connected to the internet requires you to be logged into a Ubisoft account. Cool. This music is pretty fresh, though. So, just what I want to do is type in a 24-character password. And then do two-factor authentication. You really just, like, I don't want to be rude. You couldn't just let me play the Family Feud. Why do I have to connect it to my existing Ubisoft account? Like, it's just kind of annoying. I bought it. I bought the game. If it said, like, hey, you have the option to do it, and then we'll give you, like, a free Steve Harvey DLC, I would probably consider it. But instead, like, you know when you used to get home from the store after you bought a game and you pop the console in and it goes like bidoo-doo-doo, bidoo-doo-doo, broom, and you're getting pogged up, and then it goes bring. You're like very excited. Now it's like, oh boy, I can't wait to play this game that I bought. Oh, first I gotta, what's my Ubisoft account password? Give me 1 second here. Open my password manager. Of course, I have 4 options here. Probably should have cleared out the duplicates, I suppose. They use your answers from this game to write the next game in. That would be clever. I would be for that. Baby, you're not wrong. Baby's not having a great time. Honestly, I'm being sincere with you. It might take me, I'm going to say 10 minutes in order to get in. But I'm not saying that to make you upset. I just want to set your expectations at how long it'll take to get into this. It might not take 10 minutes. 10 minutes of typing. Well, it's on the on-screen keyboard, and then I got to go through two-factor. That's the problem right now. This happens every time we have to play a Uplay game. But then doubling in... Oh, it got me! It got me! I guess apparently you don't have to use two-factor if you log in on Switch, which is nice. Hopefully there's no way that you can use your credit card in this game. You don't use your a password manager? Oh, do you have a good recommendation for a Nintendo Switch password manager? Is there a good app on the Nintendo Switch that I can manage all of my passwords with? I didn't know LastPass had an app available on the world's most popular console. I'm not trying to be sassy. I'm just, people always think they got a solution to your problem. I got a solution to my problem. It's called strip out the DRM, because I gave you 2 crisp $20 bills to play a game that's probably a rehash of the 2006 version of the same name. Excuse me. Excuse me. Broadcast your game live and let your viewers guess your survey answers. So I'm going to put the overlay back on. Just give me a second here, okay? Because I got to make sure it doesn't show like my Wi-Fi data. Live show is an optional feature for experienced players who are familiar with broadcasting their gameplay. This mode requires a capture card, which has to be purchased separately. All right, we're already there. We're already there. Connecting. I would like to do Family Feud questions. Broadcast your game to Twitch or YouTube with your capture card. Your viewers can play along with you and guess how you've answered the questions. The more viewers that match answers with you, the more money you earn. Did somebody reinvent the wheel in video games and make it good? That's crazy, dude. Let's see how this works. Where do you want to broadcast to? Are you really... Please, for the love of God, do not make me enter my Twitch authentication data. I don't know if I trust Family Feud on the Switch with my Twitch password. But I'll put my channel name in there. I'll put my channel name in there. That's fine. Link. Connecting. Okay. Start live show. I can see chat on the side. Chat's on the Switch, dude. Start live show. Connecting. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. I don't know what to say. This is not what I expected.
Welcome to the show. I'm Lucky McCoy.
Oh, of course.
We're about to go live.
Family Feud host Lucky McCoy.
Your questions today. Live across the internet. Welcome. Viewers at home, you'll be
Chat froze on the left.
Answer the questions. Now that we're all here, how about we play some Family Feud?
I don't really need to move my camera if the chat's not gonna work anymore. Continue.
Name something people compete with each other for.
Okay. Wait, but you can see what I'm writing. That's not fair. Oh my god, the baby. Viewers, enter your guess by typing !feud followed by your answer. Are you trying to guess what I guessed, or are you trying to guess what the average person guessed? Because that would change it quite immensely. If you're trying to guess what I guessed, then it seems like they screwed up somewhere down the line. Love. 110. Percentage of viewers that matched, 36. So I guess I should cover up. Should cover up my answers. Top viewers. 31-year-old boomer. 100% $1. What? I don't really understand what's happening, but there is it's an interesting start. Next question.
Based on your shape, what fruit are you?
Based on your shape, what fruit are you? All right, I have put in my answer. There you go. You got to play it like that. This is how we're going to play it. I have to be honest, though. It had a lot of promise immediately, but I think it actually just doesn't seem to work at all. It's kind of a neat idea, but you need to find a... Like, if you could enter it on your phone so it doesn't show up on the on-screen keyboard, that would be beautiful. Alright, so I said egg. 19 viewers matched with me. Egg is not a fruit. I know. 23 people still got it right, though. 23%, I should say. The only viewer who thought of line. Bartle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this basically sucks. More than it kind of sucking, I just sort of don't get it.
That was the last question for now. And one final look at the leaderboard.
That's alright, we don't need to have one final look at the leaderboard. Why does it sound scuffed? It sounds like the trumpets aren't tuned right.
But you'll have to share the top spot.
I just don't, like, I don't get it, because chat can see what's happening. Like, they can see what we're typing in, so why would they ever get it wrong?
Audience at home, if you want another game, let us know now.
No, do not listen to him. Listen to me.
You want another game? You got
Oh
it.
my god. I hit the button without reading.
Monster would use to describe himself in a personal ad.
Get me out, get me out, get me out, dude. Okay. Take on another family online. Dude, there's gotta be other people playing this today. Let's see if we can play some online Family Feud multiplayer. Give me a second here. I will play against a random opponent of a similar skill level, please. We will play single. Create your family team.
Hiya.
Does it really, like, you know? There you go, that's good enough. Come on. You know there's some people out here that bought the game. It's only 40 bucks. There's gotta be some other gamers out there. Yo, the song is kind of a bop, though. Like, genuinely kind of a bop. Stop moving. Hey, play me in the Family Feud! Hey, come on! I'm waiting for somebody to hit me up in the Family Feud, please. Your head's still too big? How about now? Better? Lower? 1 second, please. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Keep those shoulders on. Is there like Steam charts for the Nintendo Switch? Is anybody else playing this right now? Like, look, I'm not a biz dev guy. I'm not a marketing guy. Just throwing this out here. If you're gonna release a game with robust online multiplayer modes, maybe don't make it $40 fucking dollars. Like, I try not to say the F word, but like, it's kind of a situation where I feel it's somewhat warranted. Like, what if you just made it like $10? We could be playing against hundreds of people right now. I'll play on single player controls. That's fine. I'll just be one guy. Sonny's family. Yeah, that's me. Sonny's. You know what? I am brave enough to face the ruthless King family. It's loading. I've got my Switch here. Buy it for me.
Afternoons are always better with some Family Feud.
Who is this guy, though?
Welcome to Family Feud.
It's Lucky McCoy,
your host. Let's meet the families who are
what
taking
on
the
earth
feud.
are you doing? I love how it's just one guy. Sonny's family. Let's not worry about the tragic backstory.
The kings are ready to do battle.
Oh, okay. Oh, the goatee is so cursed.
Family will guess the answers on the board to our survey
Yes,
questions.
that's correct.
Whichever team gets
That's
the
correct.
highest score goes on to play Fast Money for the chance to win 20,000 big ones.
And a car that is definitely
Let's
not
play
a
Family
Range
Feud.
Rover. Dude, it's so like pixelated, it looks like my thumbnails.
I want 2 contestants to come and play.
Can we play the game? This is insanity.
Top 4 answers up on the board.
All right, I'm ready.
Buzz in first to get a shot at answering our survey.
Yeah, dude, I know it's the
You can
Family
find
Feud has
the
been
top
on the
answers
air for 72 years.
Family plays or passes the round. We asked 100 people. Name a creature that lives in a shell. Woo, that was fast. Hope you've got a good
I know
answer.
this. I'm going to say crab.
Good answer. Understood. Let's see if you're right. Crab.
What?
You're on the board, but that top answer
Number
still
3? I thought that was number 1,
Anything
easy.
for us? Name a creature that lives in a shell.
Snail.
Here we go then.
That could be number 2. That could be number 2.
Snail.
You're telling
It
me
ain't number 1. but it'll
6
do.
times the amount of people
Player
said snail
pass.
to
What's it gonna
crab.
be?
They choose to pass.
They've decided not to play on this one. Can't say I blame them.
Can't name 2 more animals that have shells. Okay, turtle is an easy one.
There's 2 answers still up there. What do you got?
I'm gonna say turtle and clam. I would want to say oyster, but clamshell packaging puts it over the top.
All right. Let's see if that's a good answer.
Number
Turtle
1. Easy.
at the top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? We need another answer.
Clam is next. Clam is next. 1,000% clam.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do we have a right
okay.
answer? Clam.
Oh!
my friends, is how you clear the board.
I told you. I'm telling you though, it's not fair. Having only one person on your team in the Family Feud is actually easier. Because whenever you watch the Family Feud, there's always like 4 normies, and then there's like Aunt Clampett, who never answers questions right. They'll be like, what do you put on a sandwich? And she'll be like, shoe polish. And you're like, good answer.
Now let's do the face-off. Who's playing? Let me
I'll
see
be playing this one, Lucky McCoy. He does have a serious vibe of like, whichever family loses, we're gonna kill them at the end and then eat them.
We want the magic number, 7 answers.
7 answers?
Get those buzzer fingers ready. We asked 100 people the following. Name a word that can follow super. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nice buzzing, Tex.
Superhero. Yeah. Super herbs.
Say it with confidence. Did
Very,
our
very
survey
slowly,
agree?
1 letter at a time.
Hero.
What?
Silk. We still have the #1 answer up there, just waiting to be found.
I expected it to be #1 easily. Superstar.
That's good. Is it there? Star. Way to go, sport. That's on the board.
Way to go, sport.
The decision is yours. Will you play or pass?
Superhero was 1 word. Yeah, so
Your
is
strategy didn't
superstar.
work so well last time. Let's see how playing does for you.
All right, they're playing. We got to get ready to steal.
What do you think?
Super size.
Got it.
No
And
comment.
What did our survey say? Size.
Really?
It's up there.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Got an answer for me?
Those glasses. Superman.
I
That's
see
a good
where you're
one.
going with this.
That's a good one.
Is it up there?
I see where you're going with this.
Man! And you can't do better than that. Top answer. Name a word that can follow super.
This is hell. Isn't this the villain from Far
That's what
Cry
you're going
4?
with? Survey says human.
Okay. I would have been mad if
That's your
Superhuman
first
was up
strike.
there, but
2 more,
Superhero
you're done.
wasn't.
Oops.
Your guess, buddy.
Super glue. Okay,
Okay,
fair
then.
enough.
Did our survey say it?
It's a good answer. So what am I thinking right now?
job.
I'm thinking supermarket. Supermarket is what I'm thinking. Backup,
Got a
superpower.
guess ready? Because I'm gonna need
Supermarket first, superpower second.
one. All
Superimpose.
right, let's try it. Is it up there? Show me. Impose.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
another strike.
Let's go, X. Hit him with the X.
You're up. What you got for me? Nice. And our survey says,
Oof.
market.
He had voice for it. It's not really fair.
Game is not over yet.
I think if he has a voice line for it, it's probably going to be on the
I
board.
need an answer.
Bowl? Bowl's a good one.
Okay,
Bowl's a
sure.
good one.
Let's see what
He's
the
voiced
survey
them all.
says.
All right, I wasn't paying attention.
Intendant. We're
He
still
did
clinging
indeed
to this
say it.
game.
Yee. That's a good answer.
Yee!
Name a word that can follow super. That's
I was-
your answer.
I was thinking bowl was pretty good, honestly.
I want to see that answer. Bowl.
Whatever. I'm still
And that
winning.
board is clear. It's a win over here.
It's a win over
How
here.
were those scores looking? 2 rounds gone, and it's just nip and tuck. Just like my last chin lift.
I don't really understand what the tone of the game is supposed to be.
Are you ready for a face-off?
Cringe?
I'm gonna
Okay,
need one
sure.
person from
Cringe.
each family to join
Yes,
me
I
right
know.
now.
Why does it take so long? Oh my god. It's like 4 seconds of gameplay for every 10 minutes of setup.
The top 4 answers are
Alright,
on
4
the board.
answers. That's my speed.
Interested in doubling your money? Because now everything is worth twice as much.
Oh, no kidding.
We've got
So
answers.
it'll also take twice as long.
Name something that you sometimes don't bother to take off. You're first on the buzzer.
When
What
you
you got?
go to bed. Maybe it's not bed. Maybe it's when you go inside of the house to get something you forgot. In which case we say shoes.
Interesting answer.
Oh no.
What did our survey say?
Oh!
That's a top answer. Decision time. Will you play or pass?
I will play this, but can I know what the rest of the question is?
Let's hope you haven't
You
run out
don't
of
bother to
ideas
take
yet.
off when you go to bed. Okay. Glasses. We're gonna say glasses, Steve.
Great answer.
Alrighty then. The survey says glasses.
Glasses?
Ouch. Sorry. You've earned yourself a strike.
2 more of those and you go in the grinder.
Are you ready? I need an answer from you.
Oh.
Socks. Wait, those are clothes, though. Those are just clothes. Your watch.
Good answer.
Wakeboarding.
Yes. Show me that answer.
Let's go. Okay.
Well done.
Yes.
Yes.
Name something. that you
Makeup.
sometimes
I
don't
never
bother
would have
to
thought
take
about
off
that.
when you go to bed.
Makeup. ZR.
Sure thing. Is that one of the ones we're still looking for? Makeup.
Oh, baby.
Almost cleared the board.
One more.
Oh yeah.
The last answer,
Just
I
one
think it's
answer
got to
left.
be contact lenses. I agree. Contact lenses. There you go. That's easy.
Okie dokie. Let's check the board. Contact lenses. Another strike.
Hey, it's rude when 5 people do it.
Do you have an answer for us?
Don't bother to take off when you go to bed. Dentures? You don't take off your dentures, though. Alright, I'll say it.
Oh nice.
Are you sure about that?
You take them out.
Would it be up there? Let's
You don't
find
take
out.
them off.
Dentures.
Let's go. Dude, honestly, I forgot
final
about the demographic of the Family Feud audience.
You nailed down this round. Let's take a look at the current scores.
The dance was so
That
good,
lead's
dude.
looking solid now.
All right, here we go. Fast money. Just need 7 more points. Oh, oh.
Let's play
Round
another
4,
game.
aka the only round that actually matters.
I want 2 people to join me over here.
How do you do fast money by yourself? I'll just tell you, if you ever get an X, you screwed up.
This time you've got 6 answers to find.
I pass.
We're upping the ante again. All questions are now worth triple. 100 people. We asked them the following. Name something you don't like to see on your spouse's face. You're first. What's your answer?
A frown.
Yeah.
We have an answer. Time to check the board.
That's wholesome.
Frown.
Oh, number 2.
On
Okay.
the board, what we could do better. It's your turn to guess. Name something you don't like to see on your spouse's face.
Snot.
Yep,
Hey, if that's number 1, come on.
snot.
Thanks for the easy answer.
Good try, but it doesn't beat what's already up there. Are you gonna play?
Dude, I don't know
or
if
are
I
you
can
gonna
think of
pass?
4 more answers. This is kind of a weird question,
Guess you want
right?
to keep that hot streak going, huh?
Name
Let's
something
play
you
it.
don't like to see on your partner's face. It's more about the person answering than it is about the
Put on your
person
thinking
who's got a
cap.
dirty
It's
face.
Time for an answer.
Tears, I think, is kind of a gimme. But it's not showing up as a suggested answer, so that's got me a little freaking out.
Got it. Let's see if the board's got it. Teardrops. Sorry, it
Okay,
wasn't up there.
that's
So
bad.
I'm gonna have to give you your first strike.
That was my good answer.
You can do it. What do you think?
I will then pivot, and I'm going to say food waste.
Good answer.
Feeling lucky? Let's see if it's up there. Food.
Food. All right, that's number 3.
Bingo.
Can I just put like 6 or 7 of them in?
Name something you don't like to see on your spouse's face.
I'm going to say, I mean, blood is like too extreme, but I'm going to say it anyway.
That's what you think, huh? Did anyone in the survey say this? Blouse. Other family? I'd be
I didn't
getting
say
ready
blouse,
for
I
you.
said blood. Blood.
Dig deep and think of an answer.
I would like to say blood, please. Blooming heck.
Ah, yes. Is that one of the ones we've got left? Blood.
Blood. This
Ouch.
is
Third
impossible.
It's time for the other team to have a crack at this.
If blooming heck is up there, I'm going to be
All we need
very
is one
upset.
answer, and this family can steal around. Give me an answer, and if you're right, you get all the points. Give me a wrong one, and, well, you know.
I've already explained it 20 times.
Answer
You don't like
accepted.
to see a smile on your
Let's
spouse's
check
face.
the board and see if it made it. Smile.
We won.
You didn't find what we wanted.
Deuces.
Another victory for this family. What were the answers that passed us by? Time for 5.
Guilt.
The fourth answer?
Lipstick.
I can't believe we couldn't find the top answer. What was it? Hair.
What?
And we finally run out of rounds. So, what are the final scores?
like facial hair?
You're our big winner. Who needs a family to win this game?
It's so rude, dude.
Looks like the Kings have lost their throne.
Who needs a family to win the Family Feud? Fast money, baby.
Time to cash in quick. It's fast money. All right.
Something
my
tells me it's
lonesome
not gonna be
lovely,
as quick as I
since
want
you
it to
didn't
be.
Bring anyone with you. You're gonna have to answer these questions twice. I've got 5 questions for you. Give me the most popular answers to pile up the points.
I'm
Since
ready.
you're all alone, you'll be answering twice.
Yes,
You
I
need
remember.
to get 200 points or more to bring home the top prize. Let's start the clock. Name something you need for a perfect Christmas.
Tree.
Name something parents love watching their child do for the first time.
Walk. I'm not looking at chat because it's too easy if you look at
Name
chat.
something a teenager wants for their birthday.
They want a car or a phone.
If people shrunk 1 inch every time they lied, name an occupation that would be
Lawyer,
a danger
you know,
disappearance.
there's like a whole category of Family Feud that
Name
is
a
just
food
ways
that
to
some
type in
people
lawyer.
snack on while grocery shopping.
What? I'm gonna say nuts.
That's everything.
You're not supposed to snack on them while you grocery shop.
All right, let's see if you can
It's
bring this to
stealing.
the finish line. Time to step it up a gear. You're gonna answer them all again, but this time with different answers.
Okay. Yeah, you
Okay,
mentioned that.
Start the clock. Name something you need for a perfect Christmas.
Wait. America does it different. I was gonna say turkey, but I'm gonna say family. Father
Name
Christmas.
something parents love watching their child do for the first time.
Smile.
Name something a teenager wants for their birthday.
Dude, we're probably gonna get 300, is my guess. I think we're gonna crush
If
it.
people shrunk 1 inch every time they lied, name an occupation that would be in danger of disappearance.
I'm telling you, number 2 answer. Used. What's X on this? Car. Sales. Used car salad. Please. Please. Done.
Name a food that some people snack on while grocery shopping.
Grape.
We're all questioned out.
We're winning. This is an easy win.
Okay, you've done all you can.
You've done
Okay,
all you
let's find out
can.
how you did.
Now it's in God's hands. By the way, could you step like 6 inches away from me, please?
First up, we asked, name something you need for a perfect Christmas.
Tree is going to get,
Here
I'm
are
going to
your
say 10
answers.
points. I don't think trees are
Those
best.
answers look good, don't they?
Family, I think, is going to get 19.
A top answer.
Pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good.
Next, we wanted to know, name something parents love watching their child do for the first
These
time.
are both going to be huge.
The answers you gave. You ought to be happy with those answers. Nice work. That's a top answer. You
74.
remember the third question, right? It was, name something a teenager wants for their birthday.
We're about to win right here.
You answered. I think we've got a couple of good answers there.
loud. Oh!
Way to go.
I told you, it's
Earned
so
yourself
easy.
An impressive victory.
We don't even get to see the rest. You have reached level 3.
Just briefly, let's see
Oh,
what
there
the
you go.
remaining answers were.
What? Used car sales, we got 0?
20,000 big ones. Way to go. Thanks for playing. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.
View gamer cards? That won't be
Want to
necessary.
give it another go?
I'll return to the main menu, please. Maybe some customization we could do. Like, for example, I mean, we do have 22 grand. So we'll start. Get a little bit more like me there.
Oh,
Eyes, I'm not really concerned about. Hair is really... It's gonna bring it all together. You better have... Let's go! Oh, God. I hate it.
oh.
It's truly horrible.
Uh-huh.
But it does have bald representation, which is more than Animal Crossing has. I gotta know, dude. Party battle. Oh, it's local multiplayer. Okay. Anybody? Anybody? It's way better than the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game. For certain. Please do the live show. I hate to say it, the live show is a great idea that just kind of sucks. Corvo! Here we go. We ran into an enemy. 1v2. Can we just hit, can we skip? Can we skip?
Family Feud.
Can we skip this part? All right, I'm being sincere. I'm actually I've minimized chat. I'm not looking at chat.
Let's get things
I'm
started.
not looking at chat in between rounds or during rounds. Let's put it that way. So behave.
These folks are looking lean and mean. I can tell they're gonna put up a good fight to win today's jackpot.
It's a great haircut.
Somebody's going it alone today. Don't worry, friend. I've got your back.
That's me right there. Pretty much 1-to-1.
This is how it works. You'll both be answering questions, trying to guess what our surveys have said. Do your best, because the team with the most points
Predictions started.
gets to
The
play
heck does that
fast money
mean?
with a huge advantage.
Win
Whoever
channel
comes out on
points
top
if
goes
you
home with
make
a
the
lot of
correct
cash.
prediction.
Okay, folks, here we go.
Ryan versus Corvo, who wins?
Let's get things rolling. It's time for the face-off.
Did a mod do that?
I need one person from your
Yo,
family to join
this
the
is an
effort.
incredible feature. I want to predict Corvo, but I can't. Yo, thank
We
you
have
for the
4 to
gifted
find on
subs.
this one.
How did that happen?
Get ready to
Did
buzz
Twitch
in.
do that? Either way, I'm
Conducting
lower
a
in this.
survey of 100
I'm minimizing
for this
chat. Here we
question.
go.
Name something people overdo at Christmas. You're first on the buzzer. What you got?
Really? Because the light showed up for him. Eating.
Here we go then. Let's take a look.
Shall we?
Food. Well, you hit the target, but it's
Come
not
on.
a bullseye.
Number 2? Number 1's got to be
Number one
spending,
answer
right?
is
Number
still a
1's got to
secret.
be spending. Corvo, be nice. Don't put any bad words on the screen, please. Decorating.
Okay then. Could it be up there? Let's find out. Decorating.
Oh, I never would have
Nice
thought of
try,
that.
but that ain't gonna
I
cut it.
never would have thought of that. If you'll allow me,
Wanna
I would
play,
like
or do you
to
wanna pass and force them to play.
I would like to play, please. Could we speed this up a little?
You've decided to play.
I do not have chat open. I'm thinking that it's
There's just 2
spending
answers up there.
money and drinking. Those are the ones that I think are most likely. Buying gifts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Such a flat
That be
demeanor.
one of the missing answers. Spending.
Oh,
That's top.
that is top. Deuces.
What do you think? We need another answer.
Easy. Next answer. Nope. Drip.
Nice.
Agreed.
Show me that answer. Drink.
Oh, come on. All right, we got
That's
2
not on the
left.
board.
I gotta
So
be
you've earned
honest. I don't
yourself a
have
strike.
good answers coming for these. Something people
What answer
overdo
do
at
you have for us
Christmas.
this time?
They overdo sleeping. They overdo going to the mall. Overdo the hot chocolate. Drink too much hot chocolate. watch too many movies. You watch too much basketball. You overdo it at Christmas. You overdo it. You buy too many sweaters. Watching TV.
I see where you're going with this.
Do you? It's pretty complicated.
Will this make a clean sweep? Let's find out.
I had a feeling that was going to be an X.
That's another strike.
Something people overdo at Christmas.
Do you have an answer for us?
Starbucks. Something people overdo at Christmas. Photos with Santa Claus. Donating money to charity. Credit card bills. Door crasher specials at Best Buy. Buying gift subscriptions for chat. Here's what you do. You know what you overdo at Christmas? This is what you overdo at Christmas. How does that strike you?
Interesting
All right.
answer.
Chat's coming back
Found
up.
the missing answer? Let's find out. Dang, that's 3 strikes.
What do you think
Sorry,
it is,
folks.
chat? What do you think it is?
Now it's the other family's turn to take a crack at it.
Sleeping? Cooking?
If they can find just one answer, this
Music?
family will steal the board.
I mean, it's food, right? Like
Name
food
something
is
people
the
overdue at Christmas.
is the answer. That's already up there. Let's see what Corvo says. Yeet.
Okay, sure. Let's see if you're right.
Northern Lion's hair. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. Imagine waiting 8 minutes just to be able to type in yeet.
Our winning family. There was one answer that left us stumped.
If it's drinking, I'm
It's
gonna be
time
mad.
to
Or
reveal
like
the
if it's
fourth
alcohol.
answer. Rapping.
It doesn't even make any sense.
see how the
You
scores
do as
look.
much rapping as you do spending.
Only one round down. There's still everything to play for.
Doesn't make any sense. I guess you could use too much paper.
Let's play another game. All right. Give me 2 people.
Winner takes all. Loser gets turned into mulch. It's Dan. That is.
We've got 7 answers this time. Buzz in first to answer. Get ready. We asked 100 people. Name something you need for a perfect Christmas. Fast fingers, my friend. Feeling confident?
Was it family or tree? I can't remember. I got a closed chat. I think it was family though. Okay, I'm lowering it. I'm lowering
That's
it.
what you think, huh?
Come
Let's
on.
see if that's a good answer.
Come on. Oh, let's go.
We're on top.
What do you mean we? I did all the
Player
work.
pass. What's it gonna be?
We're gonna pass this one. I want to see
They'd
what
rather
Corvo's
pass
up
than
to.
Play? Fine by me.
Let's make Corvo get it right.
Hey there. Looks like it's your turn.
I'd like to add a suggestion, please. What about menorah?
Feeling lucky? Let's check the board.
Your
and
opponents
see if
cannot
it
see
made
your suggestions. Well, what's the point?
Food.
I thought I was gonna dunk on them.
Nope, not up there. So here's
I was gonna
your
be like,
first
hey, what
strike.
about a menorah? What about a dreidel? Anyway,
What's your
food's not up there apparently. I know, I got a good answer. I'm ready. Something you need for a perfect Christmas. His neck's not attached to his chest, dude. He's got a seam in his body. Come on, man. It's taking too long. It took you that long just to type in tree? It's 4
What
letters.
did our survey say? Tree.
It's a good answer. We knew that was a good answer. Okay, I already know what I'm going to answer next. I'm not going to tell you, okay? I'm not gonna tell you.
Name something you need for a perfect Christmas.
I don't want you to steal it. Action-packed gameplay. The hair is so cursed. Snow's a good answer. It was one of my answers. It was not my number one answer remaining.
100 people say it. Snow.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good job, buddy.
Yes. Good answer.
Yes. Okay.
You look like someone who's got a good guess for us.
Right.
Why are all the questions about Christmas, too? Gifts. That was my guess.
We have an answer.
I'm gonna be honest,
And
that was
what
my
did our
guess.
survey say? Gifts.
I have another answer. I'm not very confident in it, though. I'm not very confident in it.
All right, let's hear it.
Perfect Christmas. Can't be food. Food was not on there. So I'm not going to say cookies. Remember, it doesn't have to be literally correct. It just has to be something that people
You
pick.
sure about that?
Guns, yeehaw.
Is it
Something
up there?
tells me that's probably not going to be up there.
Other family?
I'm
I'd be
ready.
getting
I'm ready
if
to
I were
steal.
you.
I think I've got a great answer.
Name something you need for a perfect Christmas.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be decided by whoever wins the triple point round regardless. Show's got to pad out a half-hour runtime. His eyes are so cursed. Cookie.
That's what you're going with?
24
Show me the
seconds.
answer. Cookie.
Okay, I'm ready. Chat,
Man, that's
it doesn't
three
matter what you
strikes.
think the answer's gonna be. Are you ready?
The other family has a chance.
What do you need for the perfect Christmas is so easy. I can't
Want to steal
believe
this round,
Sir
you need to
Corvo,
find me a missing answer.
Servo, Surso.
You could
I'm
steal all the
connecting the
points with
dots
this
and I'm
answer.
starting to realize some truths about the enemy team here. How could you not choose Santa Claus, dude? Santa. You need Santa for the
Understood.
perfect Christmas.
Is it there? Santa.
What?
That's not what we're looking for.
Really? I was so sure that it was going to be up there.
Just yet. There's still plenty of time to catch up.
Should have said decorations.
Now it's time to see what you missed.
And rapping.
Number 7.
Friends. Okay.
It's the 5th answer. Peace.
Peace?
Show me answer number 4.
Doesn't even make any sense. 6 people said that?
Love.
Peace and love?
Let's find out who's
You
in
surveyed
charge.
100 people. 6 of them said a perfect Christmas requires peace.
We're down 2 rounds, and here's the scores.
And 0 people said Santa Claus. It's double points for round 3.
Get your game
Whoa.
faces on, because it's time for the face-off. I want 2 contestants to
Yep,
come and play.
that's how it goes.
We want 3 answers this time.
Oh, 3 answers.
Interested in doubling your money? Because now
Okay, I'm
everything
closing.
is worth twice as much.
Chat's being minimized here. I'm good to
100
go.
people. We asked them the following. Name something you keep within reach when watching.
Oh,
Hope you've got a good answer.
he got to it early. I think we all know what the... That's a good answer. That's a good
Okey-dokey.
answer.
Could it be there? Remote control.
Now we got about 10 minutes to
Can't
kill.
do better than that. Top answer.
I have what I think is an obvious second
Now here's
answer. I
the
don't have a
$1
third
question.
answer, though.
Play or pass.
Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it.
They're handing this.
Oh, let's go. So easy.
We need another answer from you.
Okay, here's what you do. Number 2 is very simple. It's got to be snacks.
Alrighty then. Did our survey say it? Snack.
Let's go. The only other thing, like, I think having a pet within arm's reach, having your family within arm's reach, but something in my heart of hearts is like the TV guide. I'm gonna start with pet. I'm like pet, spouse,
Say it
TV
with
guide.
confidence. Our survey said pet. It's not
That
up there,
hurts.
so this
That
is your
hurts.
first strike.
I'm gonna say family. Family's next.
You can do it. What do you think?
You know what? Hold on. Snack. What about a drink, dude? Yeah. What about a drink?
That's a good answer.
Of
Is
course.
that one we've already had?
What?
Oh no, you struck out again.
Can I just get judges on that one?
Only one
That doesn't
answer left.
seem fair.
Let's go find it.
Snacks and drinks can coexist, but they're in 2 disparate categories, in my opinion. Fang. Family. All right, I'm bringing chat
Sure
back
thing.
up.
Time to check the board. Family. I got bad news, folks. That's 3 strikes. The other
We all
team
thought
is
it was
in with a
drink.
chance.
It made the most sense, right?
Now the
I'm not
family
even the
only
fact that it
need to
wasn't
find one
drink.
answer, and
The
they
fact that
can
they
win
took
this
an
round.
X from me for that hurts a
Give
lot.
me an answer, and if you're right, you get all the points. Give me a wrong one, and well, you know.
They should have just given me like a bum bum. I'm scared. He's got a whole minute.
Good answer.
Phone. I think it's a good answer.
Let's check the board. Phone. That's what we were looking for.
Okay. We really got to win this next round. This next round is what it's
Who
all
win this
about.
round? All right, it's time for a score update.
We don't need a score update. RIP 5.8 million channel points. I still, how did we get that prediction thing going? Because that is exactly what I want to see
Time for the
channel
face-off.
points get turned into. Toasty set it
I'm
up.
gonna need
Thank you,
one person
Toasty.
from
That's
each family
incredible.
to join me right now.
I didn't even know that existed, but I'm very for it. Okay, this is a big one. We got to win this one. Minimizing chat.
There are 4 answers you need to find.
4 answers, easily makeable.
All right, now, it's still anyone's game because for this question, the point values are triple.
Of course.
We asked 100 people this question. Name something that smells good. Fast, buzzing. Do you have an answer?
Something that smells good. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I want to say pizza. But I'm just going to go food. Food is kind of like a catch-all.
Good. Okay.
Good. Okay.
Is it on the board?
Oh, let's go.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
What's it gonna be? Play or pass?
I feel like I got a little lucky on that one. I'm going to take it. We're going to play.
They really had you on the ropes last time. Now it's time to start swinging.
Things that smell good. Perfume. Campfires.
Time to search your mind for an answer.
Soaps. Perfume's got to be number 2. Permission? I don't know how I feel about that one.
Let's see what the
Yes.
survey says.
You humans do use these eau de toilettes.
All right, way to go, kiddo.
Stop, I'm 32 years old almost.
We've got 2 answers left on the board.
Okay. This, I honestly don't have a good answer now. I kind of want to say campfires. Kind of want to say soap. Soap can smell good. People go, hey, smell this. Software. Soaring eagles.
Yep. Is that answer up
Soap
there?
can smell good.
Soap.
Oh, we're fucked.
If it's not on the board, you get a strike.
Things that smell good.
Oh, snap.
Air
Name
fresheners.
something that smells good.
Air, fresh laundry. The lawn. It's like one of the most. No, hold on. I'm so stupid. Flowers. Yeah.
Okay. Our survey said flowers.
Okay. Now we've at least made it harder. Fresh laundry.
Dig deep and think of an answer.
Air fresheners. It's not gonna be laundry. Maybe it's gonna be laundry. Subway bread. This will be huge.
It's worth a shot. Is that the last answer on the board? Laundry. Ooh, it's another
Stop.
strike.
I got one answer. The only answer I have left is air fresheners. I don't even think they smell good.
Put on your thinking cap.
But I think it's something that
time
people
for an
might
answer.
say smells good when they're in a pinch. Air. It was a good suggestion. It was one of the top 4 suggestions. That seems to indicate
have?
positivity to me. This one's for all the
Air
marbles.
freshener.
All right, what was chat
That's your
saying?
third strike, folks.
What was chat saying?
We could be about to witness a steal.
It's so obvious.
All they've got to do is find one answer on the board, and they can steal the round.
But candles are just air fresheners.
Name something that smells good.
Corvo. Just throw. Just throw. He's leaving us in suspense. 6 million channel points. Oh no! No!
Survey said candle.
Oh! Saved!
That's not it.
We won.
This
I
round
don't
goes to
believe it.
You. But you knew that, didn't you?
What the
Let's
heck
take
is
a look
number
at that one
3?
remaining answer. I can't even think what it could be. We want to see 3. People.
What?
And here's a last look
No,
at the scores.
I dispute that
Fast
answer.
money.
I think Corvo should have the
And we
should have the
ourselves
points.
Some winnerinos.
Some winnerinos.
Since you scored the most points, you'll get the advantage of going first in fast money. Since you have fewer points, you'll still be playing fast money.
What?
But you'll be going second.
You get to play fast money too? Yeah, we can still lose? The points are still in play.
Buckle up for some big bucks. It's time to play.
But we get to go first.
Fast money.
Okay, I'm minimizing
Captains
chat.
from each team are
I'm
going to
not
play.
no resin required to win the family feud. Oh,
All right, my friend, you're answering our questions first. We need just 5 answers, but
I'm
they
ready.
need to be good because your competitor gets a go.
that's
after
not
you.
how it works on the
Whoever
show,
bags
just for the
best
record,
score
but
in this round
I like that
wins
the final
big
round
money.
actually has some impact now.
Clock's all set.
But
Let's
all
go.
of the family feud now is just to go first in fast money.
Tell me the first thing you do when you get home from work.
Take off your shoes. ZL.
When the person in the car in front of you is driving slowly, what's the reason why?
I want to say they're old, but instead I'm just going to say bad driver. Bad. Look, I'm just going to say it, okay?
If If you were literally in the doghouse for the night, name something you'd want in there with you.
I would want some dog food.
Name something you struggle to get your kids to do in the morning.
I guess I will say wake up. I thought they would transform you into a dog. Maybe that's not what they meant by that. Name something the Flintstones had that was made from rock. Their car. I don't know, guys. I don't feel super confident about that one. I feel like the dog answer is pretty bad.
Okay, now it's the other family's turn. Now it's your turn.
The dog one is horrible.
You can't repeat anything that's already been
Well, it's
said.
like if you were literally in the doghouse, what would I want? I don't know. I'd want to be smaller.
Ready?
I'd want a
Start
shrink
the
ray
clock.
so that I could be smaller.
Tell me the first thing you do when you
This
get
one's
home
good
from
though.
work.
Take off shoes is good.
When the person in the car in front
Strip.
of you is driving slowly, what's the reason why?
Old? Honestly, come on. You were thinking it. Old might be okay.
If you were
Drunk.
literally in the doghouse for the night,
All right, I'm very
Name
interested to
something
see
you'd
what
want
this
in there
answer
with
is. Name something you'd want in the doghouse with
name
you.
something you
That's
struggle
probably
to
a
get
good
your kids
answer.
to do in the morning.
Name something you struggle to get your kids to do in the morning. Wake up was a good answer. Change, I think, is another one. Hello.
Hello.
What you got there? Ooh, it's a little cake.
Little cake.
Ooh, delicious.
Stepped on by.
Name something the Flintstones
You got
had
stepped
that
on
was
by
made
Ryan's
from
goop?
rock.
What is that? Is it goop?
You guys stepped on
That's
by goop?
everything.
No, I stepped.
Yo, this cake,
That's
though.
all she wrote. Who's got the edge on this game? It's time
This
to
could be
find
close.
out.
I like
For
this.
our first
We're in the
question,
final
we
circle.
asked, tell me the first thing you do when you get home from work. The answers to this one.
This is number
Let's see
one.
what the survey said. We've got ourselves a number one answer. For question 2, we asked, when the person in the car in front of you is driving slowly, what's the reason why?
I think we are going to win this
Here are
one
your answers.
narrowly.
And our survey
By the way,
said,
for the anti-eaters, oh no.
not your finest answer.
This is
for
the
sure.
last bite of cake. We're already
Old
done here.
driver. That was the top answer. All right, for the third question, we asked,
Wait, what was the top answer?
if you were literally in the doghouse for the
Old
night,
driver?
name something you'd want in there with you. And here's what you said. And our survey said,
Scammed.
top answer. Oh, yeah.
Scammed.
4, we asked, name something you struggle to get your kids to do in the morning. Here's what you said.
Close game.
Both of these
This
answers
has
look
got to be
strong.
big. Wake up's got to be big. Whoa, it's so close,
Barely
dude.
Separate your scores.
Oh no, it all comes down to the Flintstones answer.
Brush teeth. Here's your last question. Name something the Flintstones had that was made from rock. You said, we're all in for this one. Winner takes all.
Oh!
We have a winner in the house. Woo-wee! Now we get to take your score from the whole game and multiply it by 10. Then
The
we'll
dance,
stick a
dude.
dollar sign in front of it. Good job.
Oh!
Thanks for playing, and I hope to see you again soon.
Woo-wee.
Goodbye.
Prediction result is Ryan. All right. Good game, Corvo. Good game.
come on.
6
You're not gonna leave
million
it like
go
that, are
to
ya?
Razor
How
Kill.
about a rematch?
And 1,050 others. That's pretty amazing. Dude, honestly, that has added another element to the game. The prediction has added another element to the game. Let's get this Rocket League tournament going like insanely fast. The good news is I'll probably lose early, so we'll be like right on time. Yo, yeah, do the predictions for Rocket League too. That'll be Pog City, dude. The Toasty, stand up and take a bow. That's from Austin Powers Gold member. But just put a prediction on everything, you know? Prediction, will we be able to get the tournament up in the next 2 minutes? No? Put your money where your mouth is, dude. All right, we're going fast here. By the way, thank you for making the Family Feud portion of the stream a lot of fun. It was indeed a lot of fun. So I'm not going to put a password on the tournament because I think that we're not going to have random people join us. Buffy Sugo Goal Explosion. Okay. Please equip, yes. You know what? Let's open this real quick. There's an import drop. Epic. Blazer. Very rare trail. Equip now, please. You can't see? That's a good point. My mistake. Beaten Egg Rare Player Banner. I already have that equipped. Epic. Very rare wheels. Equip. Rare. Gear lock. Those are kind of cool. You know what? We'll go with those over the Ferris wheel. All right, so it's play, tournaments, custom tournament, create. Name is Egg Carton, Sock R, arena rotation. I do kind of like having the random arena on it. I think that's fun. Joinable by public in US West. Name is Egg Carton, 128 teams. It will start in 6 minutes. Can I change that? Because I'd rather have it start in like 2 minutes. Okay, starts in 1 minute. No, that's not a good idea. We'll just wait it out for 6 minutes, unfortunately. Well, in that case, I'm going to run some ads and I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll see you very shortly here. The name is Egg Carton. If you want to join, go to Egg Carton. Apart from that, I'll be right back. Hello, hello. It's full, and you didn't join? No. That doesn't seem right. Join or you sus. You did. Yeah, how could I not join? I made it. It doesn't seem right. Tournament is full. All right. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna make another one. Gonna create a tournament. We're gonna call it Egg Carton 2. And it's gonna start in 2 minutes, so prepare yourself. I apologize, but it's the way she goes. We're gonna play on DFH Stadium only. We're gonna create. We're gonna join. Starts in 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can do it. You can do it. It's called Egg Carton 2. Egg Carton 2. Make sure you got the 2 at the end. Why can't I see it? I don't know. It's not showing for me. Oh, did I probably made it password protected? I'm in. Never mind. Refresh and you can get in. Okay. Now we're talking. It's US West. Good. Because I'm US West. It does say we only have 1 of 128. It's full. Yo, let's go. All right, hold on. Finishing today's stream with a 1v1 Rocket League tournament. Bet with channel points. Send it. And then you got to put the red circle emoji. That's like plus 75% engagement. Starts in 2 seconds. Okay. Who are we playing? Leo. Hello, Josh. Can I look? Leo? Peppermint Powerhouse? I'm just going to tell you, if you are smart, bet against me. Please bet against me. I have never even seen the title, Peppermint Powerhouse. So I find myself being slightly afraid. Look at that. Get it. Yeah, around the horn. Get it around the horn. Get your boost. We're going around the horn. We're still going around the horn. It's just, it temporarily took a break. There you go. Nice little pivot. Let's go. Don't take my boost. Oh, baby! Thank you, thank you. I don't know, this is close. Leo, I do think, is a better player who, well, it's hard to tell early. I don't want to sandbag. But he seems to know what he's doing. Let's put it that way. We seem fairly evenly matched. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the heck Peppermint Gamer means. I put 160 on you, NL. Oh, you're going to get me nervous. You're going to get me all nervous here. Look at the dribbling, dude! I'm just thankful he stopped himself, because I couldn't have stopped him. Downforce. No. Yes! Okay, just take your time. Leo, if you're going to wait for the boost, then I'm going to wait for the boost, brother. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Should have taken my priority when I had it. He's got me rattled, and even more than getting me rattled, he's got the boost handle. That's the scariest part for me. Is that the man... he do be taking the boost, though. Nice shot. Nice shot. That was terrible defense. We should have just smashed it when we had the chance before. Should have smashed it when we had the chance. Round 1, though, in many ways, is the scariest of all the rounds. Maybe a little lucky. Dude, stop taking my boost, Leo. I want my boost. I want my boost. Is there like a maximum on the channel point bets? I don't want people to bet like 6 months of channel point savings. Either on or against me, for that matter. I think, like, at least they're doing something with it, I guess, but... Whereas previously we'd been unable to do anything, but... That's my boost, by the way, Leo. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you go for an aerial? There's 2 minutes left in the game. You're gonna go for an aerial in this situation? Are you insane? Are you stupid? What are you doing? It was a nice shot, Leo. It was a nice shot. I apologize. I made a mistake there. I'm gonna try to bait him. I'm gonna try to bait him. 3 points. That's not going in. Not even close. Go ahead, waste your boost. Go ahead, take my boost. There we go. Get it by him. He knows. He knows how to reverse directions. Now I take the boost, Leo. Now I take the boost. How do you feel about that? Spicy. A little spicy. A little spicy on that one. This adds a whole new level into the game. Rocket League, even people that were like snooze Rocket League, now they're like, holy crap, I got something on the line. Oh, baby. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. A little bit, little dribbling to get people back on my side. Leo's leaning forward. He's sweating. He's sweating. You know it's true. Go ahead. Dunk. That's what we do. We mire it. We leave it in the mire. Great stuff. Great. Nice shot, Leo. Nice shot. It's a lot of pressure, dude. Oh, it's a lot of pressure. Oh, I should have stayed up. Should have stayed up. I didn't realize. He's awoken. There you go. Nice little bounce. Nice little... He's going to have a good shot, but that's okay. Because we got a good shot. Go ahead. Oh, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want the smoke. Scary. Scary moments. Scary moments. Leo! I trusted you. Oh, scary. That was scary, dude. That was... I think we win in a tie, too. Like, I never had a tie in the tournament we did on YouTube. But there is a tiebreaker that's like first goal wins. Don't demo me, you flippin' jerk. That was scary. It was a scary game. I gotta hit you with the GG on that one, Leo. Thank you for the years of content. Much love. You're welcome for the years of content, Leo. Good, very good game as well. We're very evenly matched on that one, I thought. I'm actually like shaking a little bit. Rewards? Waiting for opponent. Oh God. I'm about to go. I'm about to go against somebody who won 8-1 in their round. So just get ready. I just want you to know, I won 4-3. I'm going up against somebody who won 8-1. So this could be a great opportunity to win or lose your life savings. It's up to you. There's baddies in the first round. Yeah, but there's goodies in the first round too. Like in a YouTube tournament, absolute madman. In the YouTube tournament, the person that narrowly beat me in like the quarterfinals went on to lose 15-1 in the next round. This is very scary to me. He missed. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. That's all right. He might just be nervous. He's got the eyes of Twitch TV on him right now. Just a nice little dribble. Then we get it mired. We just mire it. Epic save. Thanks for the points. Oh, baby. What a shot. What a shot. Gaming. I like that you can bet live on the match. It seems a little busted, but I'm for it. I'm here for it. Okay, that one, we're going to have to catch it on the flip side. Great hit. Honestly, just a great hit. Oh, no. Okay, so that's... We'll just... Might as well say nice shot on that one right off the bat. That one's already over. It's a great hit. I don't like the confidence that they had putting that one in, too. They were like... they didn't even have to look at it. Oh, frick. There you go. Good stuff. You don't get the backwards style on me. I backwards style. This is my channel. If it wasn't for me, this place would be Crater City. He's going for it. It was a good hit, but it's not going in. Just freak him out. Just freak him out. It's a good hit. He's going to dribble. He's not going to dribble. Not on my watch. Look, it's very simple. If you don't go for those, you're a coward. Even if it ends up losing me a goal, we go for those. Great shot. Honestly, a nice shot. Nice shot. Good dribbling. I'm just going to tell you, this is a superior gamer. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to force them to take a shot. I regret everything. I regret it all. We go into 50-50s. That was actually a beautiful shot, but also an incredible save. That was a very well played situation there. I'm impressed with myself. It's not 8-1. It's not 8-1. That's the important part. That's honestly not that bad of a disadvantage for him. See, like that, what the heck are we going to do about that? We got 12 boosts, brother. He took my boost. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. He's got the boost advantage. He's got the boost advantage. Nice shot. It was a good shot. He outplayed me. He outplayed me in the corner. Should have gotten the boost faster. That hurts. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Gonna get it around the horn. He has countered our horn strategy. That's all right. We need the boost. We need the boost. Get ready. This is a what a save situation. Please. I'm begging. Don't do it. We don't take the aerial on that one. You got to counter attack. Game's all about countering. 1v1, it's a counter-based economy. Coward. It's a counter-based economy. I'm a counter puncher. I'm not a technical player. We counter punch. Then we counter punch. Then we counter punch. Then we make a terrible mistake and get counter punched. Good dribbling. No, terrible dribbling. I don't know. He expected me to hit it. That's your first mistake. He expected me to hit it. We got 1 minute, 12 seconds, 13 boost. Not a great position. Don't demo me. No, no, he's too good. He's too good on the angles, dude. I got no control. I got no impetus. He just took my boost and left. This is a big moment for us. 40 seconds remaining. Send it around the horn. This is big. No coward strats. Knocking it backwards is kind of a bold play. We don't play coward strats anymore. You stop taking my boost, Ronnie. May I call you Ronnie? Stop taking my boost. It's not good enough. I think we're toasted, boys. Ronnie, good game. Good game. Pay out the points. I'm not mad. We lost to somebody who had absolute madman in their profile and also who won their last round 8-1. You cannot matchmake while registered for a tournament. F. Thanks for the points, Eggy boy. Unfortunately, that does mean the tournament's over. We'll just play like one competitive game and then we'll finish it off. Because after this, Kate and I are going to do our escape room game. We're going to do our first co-op stream since the baby at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Congratulations to whoever ends up winning the second Egg Invitational. It's every single time. Like, I would love to play Rocket League with Josh, but like, why wait until the end of the stream? Like, literally 5 minutes before the end of the stream to send the party invite. You're setting yourself up for failure. That's what bothers me. He asked earlier. Type it in the Discord. Don't ask me in chat. I'm used to ignoring 90% of the messages. Okay. We're sitting close to the monitor. Should be an easy victory. Oh, close. Is this a prediction? You can do it. You can't do it. What are you doing? That's a no problem. That's a no problem. Ryan's team versus these guys. I would still, honestly, I would bet on us. My personal prediction is I would bet on Team NL. Even if they score right here, I would bet on Team NL. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. Don't sweat it. I got it. We're going to send it around the horn. Look at the speed we got on that. I'm hopeful my teammate is not a ball chaser. They are not a ball chaser. I dropped the ball, but still. I would place your bets on the orange team, starting now. Betting is over. Oh no. All right, Wrecking Kiwi. I don't mind if you want to play the rotation game. Playing the rotation game is probably the optimal way to play. Okay, but we are gonna need to actually. Well, I mean, you know what? I deserve that. We're going to need to make those saves, though. Sure, maybe I didn't make that save, but on the other hand, that shot didn't go in. So, that's the difference. There you go. Get it around the horn. Around the horn. That'll work. That'll work. And then, I know what you're saying. You just needed one of those, right? Thank you. Don't. Ugh. Come on. Smash it. Smash it. Round the horn. You love to see it. We love to see it. I should have been a little bit more up there. Ball came off at kind of a weird angle. That's alright. This one belongs to us. It's going way around the horn. Get ready, Kiwi. That was an amazing hit, honestly. Like, you can't even be mad about it. If you see that in gold too, like, the algorithm has chosen you to lose. Don't try to hit my boy. Don't try to hit my boy. Incredible. Incredible. We're getting back. There's no tiebreaker in this one. There's no tiebreaker in this one. The tiebreaker is known as overtime. Good, good. Call that a successful kickoff. They're in shambles. They're in disarray. Shouldn't have gone for it, honestly. Shouldn't have gone for. Oh no. Oh no. We're okay. Still basically doing nothing. But that's all right. They're actively working against one another. Let's go! Not let's go. We had a little too much power on that one. Just bump them. There you go. There you go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Why are you chasing? Because I wanted the goal, okay? Because I wanted the goal. Sue me. Wanted to know what it feels like to win something. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, that's a big let it go situation. Like Frozen. Like Frozen. We're going to let it go. Okay, Kiwi. I'm operating on the wings right now. If you could just get in front of the net, that would be the dream. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. You got it. You got it, dude. You got it. Let's go. Sorry. Take it. Take it. You got it. I'll take 49% of the L on that one. He still had a straight shot at the end of the day. I think we're in a bad situation, boys. The heck was that? Why he's so good? You drove right into him? I mean, he does have 420 points to my 66. On the other hand, like, and I'm not just trying to say this, the 2 goals that they scored were completely because of defensive flubs. So it's a little... I'm both getting carried and also getting anchored. But he is doing better than me. I'll give him that. Oh, I should have been ready to catch the rebound. There you go. Send it into outer space. Not my finest move. Kiwi, gonna need one last miracle from your bag of tricks. Saved. We're going, boys. Don't worry, Kiwi. I'm taking this the whole way up. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oops. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. There you go. Good momentum. Good momentum. Good momentum. It's like I want to get up there, but then I know if I get up there and I miss, it's my butt, you know? It's my butt on the line. So I'd rather be the guy that passes it, and then if the shooter misses it, I can blame the shooter for missing. That's the secret, dude. Good stuff. Good bounce. Good bounce. Keep the bounces. Good send. Dude, we got a great opportunity here. Great opportunity. Let's go! We've done it. Sometimes the defensive strategies actually work. Team Ryan wins. 33 cars bumped. You love to see it. Minus 100 grand. That final pass was pretty good, though. Everything else kind of sucked. That final pass was legit. Anyway, Kate and I are going to be live playing an escape room game. I forget the name. I think it's called, like, Mad Escape or something like that. Hold on. Mad Experiments Escape Room. We've played it. We beat episode 1 together. We beat episode 2 together. Episode 3 came out yesterday. So I'm going to send you over there. But I will still be, not live, but I will be in the Discord call with her. Let me make sure she's live. She is not live, but she will be live in just a second. Surely. Sure, she's live now. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a fun stream. Unlike Millionaire, Family Feud will absolutely return. I promise you that. As will the betting. But apart from that, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. See you.